Hello everybody, welcome once again. Here is Rajesh, our YouTube channel. As you know that we are discussing the life-based, life related some questions which is save our lives and our living beings. So here's today's topic is how to get rid of the fears. Fear is the very powerful and negatives, negative affirmations that beat, that check us, that suppress our desires, and these desires not only suppressed by other person's world but also we. So when any worker has arrived here are stuck in our mind, these fearness can first prevent us, and then if the person is a fulfill of the positive affirmations and then he will manage it. Otherwise it will suddenly attacks and suppress and dominance over the recessive patterns, and the recessive patterns always be more recessive than, and fear always dominates over the your positive thinkings or whatever the thinkings would be. So fears is such a way, so we have to use fears in a both way, because every word have some benefits and some harmful aspects. So benefit as beneficial aspect and a harmful aspect are two kinds of the world's view, and we can say that it's a two faces of the any coins, in which positive and negatives both are existed and both have importance. If the fear is not here, we cannot protect ourselves. Fear protect ourselves and every person, but sometimes these fears, instead of protecting us, it is suppress our talents, our viewpoint, our origins, and our all the whatever the mental thoughts is arising in our minds. It's a suppress first, and then give the ideas that if we will do that one thing, it will affect, and if we connect this one by one with our physical aspect, our assets, our physical environments, our related one by one persons and person to persons, this will change our viewpoints and our ideas in aspect to that work. So this work affected by the fear. So fear is one side. The fear is give a boost, and second ways it will also give negative aspect and suppress all the times. So we cannot get progress in that directions, in the right directions. So first of all, we have to understand that why does this fears is arrived, because every person's have a fears, every person's have a fears, because it would be a fear of the loss, it would be a fear of the failure, it would be a fear of the fear of the die, or it would be a fear of the economy, fear of the health, fear of the education, fear. That means that every scope of life have a fears, but who have 99% of fears against fears and do that work. If the fear has comes, he will read, he will analyze, he analyze, and he synthesize all the accumulations and give the proper patterns and conclude and remark it. Then after apply in our daily lives, then it will solve the problems, helpful to get rid of these obsessions, these mind related creations, and psychologically boost us this fear. So we have to use, we are telling that not only the fear but also another negative items that will comes, that comes in our lives. We have to get rid of that one things, but we cannot get rid of. Actually it will always be remain as it is, and work every person's lives as it is one by one. So but it is depend upon the person's, it's a person's mentality, that how does these persons use these fears in their daily lives. And we have to take these fears as a positively and use it where it required. Otherwise keep it in one side and arrange another patterns and do it positively, and where does it require, so we have to use it. As a matter point of view, we know that this fear generally suppress our all the overall development. So means that the 100% development cannot be achieved by achieved due to this fear. So we have to focus on the fears, its patterns, and its definite effects that would be at be always be, there should be always be positive ways. And if it gives negative patterns, we have to focus on that and remove it from our lives, our targets, our step by steps algorithms. And then we will understand the what is the use and misuse of this fear. So we have to use this fear because fear is the negative patterns, and these negative patterns is very powerful patterns. So these are the statements, today's statements. I hope that you have understood completely about the fears, how we will use it in as a positively in our daily lives. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.